Preparing. Hey, we're live.
All right, everybody. Let me tell y'all, this has been the tech day of all tech days. But we have the tech queen right here with us, Erica Bates. Um, I want to welcome everybody and welcome you, Erica, to come hanging out with us over here on this particular platform called OneStream. All
I know how
right.
much you love it, Al.
Oh yes, just the greatest. All right. So I'm thrilled to introduce today's guest, a powerhouse in the virtual event space, Miss Erica Bates. Erica is a digital transformation strategist and the founder of Talk Virtual, where she helps SaaS founders, entrepreneurs, and business owners leverage virtual events to grow their brands, generate leads, and build thriving communities. With a wealth of experience in virtual event planning, content creation, and audience engagement, she has worked with top SaaS companies like Hey Summit, Book Like a Boss, and OneStream Live, which we're on right now. Through her virtual Summiteers peer group, her engaging live stream talk show, and her masterfully curated event strategies, Erica has helped countless professionals streamline their event processes, boost visibility, and maximize impact. And I can tell you guys, it is so true. So today, she's here to share her insights on what it takes to launch a successful virtual event, avoid common pitfalls, and set yourself up for long-term success. So let's give a warm welcome to Erica Bates. Yay!
Woo!
All right. So Erica is amazing at a lot of things, but today we're going to talk about this whole virtual jam. You got anything you want to share before we get started, Miss Bates?
I just want to let people know that a virtual event isn't hard, and it's okay to ask for help. I mean, sometimes both those things you can think that they're hard, but once you do it and you get used to it, it's okay.
Yes, for sure. All right. Well, let's just jump right into things, okay?
Woohoo!
All right. First question is, why is a well planned event, how can I explain that? So when you're going to launch, right, and you're trying to put everything together, why is it important to plan it for the launch to be successful?
I don't think anything happens without a plan. Things can turn out very differently when you wing it. A well planned event launch sets the foundation for success. And when you have a clear plan, you know what you want, you know what you want out of it, you know what you want to, how you want to feel when you complete everything. It makes a difference. So when you do everything up front, you can be quick about it. And if anything comes up that you want to change, you can do that because you've had everything planned up front. So when you have everything planned up front, it gives you time, energy, and mental space to handle hurdles or unexpected tech.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. We had our unexpected, and the thing is about events too is, you can plan them, but you always have to plan to handle the unexpected because something crazy is always happening. The internet, somebody's internet's weird or slow or choppy or whatever. So I agree. Being prepared, having a plan in place allows you to have a place to land when you're going through an event. All right. So, okay, so what are your biggest common mistakes to avoid?
For me, I would say not setting up your automation ahead of time. That can be good and bad. Like tonight, I've set up all this automation and it didn't work right at first. But I would say stuff like not setting up your automations, trying to do everything manually. That could be more of a time suck than not having your automations already set up and then having to change platforms. So luckily we didn't have to do that tonight. All the automation was already set up. So we can just push buttons and relax and laugh about our tech mishaps. Not asking for help from your peers. Elle hangs out, networks with us in the virtual Summerteers peer group. It was my turn in the succession line of hosting a 4-part series. I needed an introductory interview, but I didn't want to do it by myself. So I call upon Elle and she's like, yes, I'm available. And I was like, whew, because I usually wait till the last minute, but it's good to have friends and people who will help you. So collaboration is key. Engage with your network. Feedback and support is great. And you got to promote yourself. You got to promote what you're doing. And if you had these things, like I said, you have your automation set up front, like all of these automations, like the 4-part event, I got the images already done. They're already lined up to go out to be distributed. I want to say maybe 3 times a day. Emails are already going out. Things are already set up. Let's see. Lack of genuine interest in your topic. Yeah, I've worked with people who said that they've heard that things were a good topic, but they had not a good interest in it, so they didn't really research and they couldn't really participate in the conversation because they didn't know, and that turned out to be like a sucky event. Let's see, neglecting pre-event engagement, like if you didn't set up any polls, you didn't DM people, you didn't send out any messages, you didn't start conversations beforehand, it could mean that people are not interested. Let's see, unclear goals, audience targeting. Do you know who you're talking to? The people who you're talking to, are they actually interested in that topic? Elle, have you had that happen before? Working with people who didn't really weren't really clear on their topic or didn't really have an interest in it?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I've business coached people who didn't even know what business they were supposed to be in.
Dang.
So it's it's just so interesting. People like, I want this lifestyle and this is what I need to do to have this lifestyle. But what they're doing is just trading like one type of job for another type of job, right? Instead of creating the freedom or creating the wealth maybe that they really wanted.
No, let me be nosy. Do you like to set up your automations beforehand or do you like to do them as you go?
I like when Erica Bates sets up everything so I don't have to do it.
She's
I
being
mean,
funny
it's the
because I've
truth.
seen her set up some Air Meets events and they are nice. And yes,
Well,
they go by themselves.
well, yeah, but it's like, but now there's so many other things, and AI is involved, and um, how you. So for me, I feel like you have to figure out how you're going to capture your content, how you're going to utilize the content after, before you even jump on getting into an event. So going back to your original statement of, preparing, being prepared ahead of time is so critical, instead of just sitting back and uh, hoping that it goes well. So I had a question for you.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. And because it's kind of what we've been talking about. So, goal setting, audience, like who are you talking to? You're talking about that's so important. And the format, like, we talked about that too, and why that is like such a big deal. But what are the key elements of a solid event foundation alongside those things, right? So you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Because there's like there's fundamentals. I'm trying to get you to explain to these people um what I'm you know how I am. I'm like, I need to have like the pre, the during, the post. I need to have all the stuff laid out. I need to know, um, okay, like why we're doing the event, who is the event for. But there's a lot of little elements that are so important in there. And I just wanted you to say like what the key ones were.
Well, first off, I'm going to say something maybe contradictory. The event starts with you.
Sorry.
No worries.
That's
I
our
say
office phone. I didn't even know it could ring in here. Go ahead.
ain't nothing wrong with people wanting to give you business. So, so my contradictory statement is that the event starts with you. One, do you have an interest in it? Can you talk about it? Are you going to do any research about it? Are you going to find out if other people have that same interest in that same topic with you? So definitely set some goals and define what you want to achieve, because if you don't feel like doing it, it most likely will not get done. That's why I say it starts with you. and
Mm.
and then see if other people have an interest in it, because if other people don't have an interest in it, it's okay to move on. Okay, so you're going to achieve, say you want to achieve lead generation, community building, or brand authority. um, all you got to know the stuff up front, because this, in my personal opinion, this affects how your platform is set up. This affects your copy on your marketing. This affects the people you attract. Understanding your audience, know what attendees, your speakers, and your sponsors want to gain from participating. So let's say we have an event and we're setting up a platform. What platform are we going to use? Are you going to use that platform as a sponsor? Are you going to reach out to them as a possible sponsor? Are you going to let them speak? What are they going to get from letting you use their platform and letting them speak about it? Now you got to know this stuff up front. Let's see. Understand your audience. I
I
have my
think
own
that
list here too.
people,
Delivering. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think that people have a very, um, I would say they have an idea of what a virtual event is, but they don't, and they're like, oh, it'd be great and fun to do a virtual event. But it is a business tool. It is not just, if you want to get on there and just do something fun, that's fine. But when you're trying to have an impact in your business, all the things that you're talking about are so critical. It is such a huge, I mean, I know that you always say that it's easy to put it together and all this kind of stuff. And for Erica Bates, it's easy because Erica Bates eats, sleeps, and breathes virtual events. I would say for your first virtual event, and maybe like your first few, you need somebody to help you. And I feel like Erica Bates is a perfect person to help you understand the process, because there's so many things that's going on behind the scenes that you don't see on screen, and people think, oh, it's like TV. Like, I mean, so the way that my lighting and everything is right now is because I'm in a space where we don't typically do video, right? But because we have having such crazy tech issues, I was like, I don't care. We need to get the video, we need to get the content out. And I wasn't, now I have my beauty light and all that kind of stuff going on.
I
And
like that you
but
have a beauty light.
oh, girl, yeah, I got a whole jam going on over here. So, but the thing is, it's important to have somebody walk you through the process so that you can get it right in the beginning, right? I think that my first virtual event that I ever did, I was sweating bullets. I was sweating bullets because, first of all, I didn't want to be on camera, which, of course, if you know me at all, I still hate being on camera. But when I went through the process, had I had the knowledge of how it can be seamless, I would not have been so anxious and so nervous. And it wouldn't have taken me as long to get it done. And I think the outcome would have been a lot better because I would have known that I need to know all these other things. And we can talk about them until we're blue in the face. But the truth is yes, you can do it on your own, but you really need somebody like Erica to, dare I say, Erica, to help you manage the process. Because before, I think, when it first came on, when the whole virtual thing, it wasn't as complicated or as complex as it has become now. Because even think about today, Erica, the tech issues that we had, if we didn't have the expertise that we have, we wouldn't be doing this right now, because we wouldn't have known how to overcome or even how to troubleshoot to get to a successful outcome.
Yeah.
So I think, now with you see all the softwares and the SaaSes, and they're like, oh, it's just a one push button. I'm telling you, that's a lie. I'm saying that's a lie. Oh, you can be streaming in 3 easy steps. No,
If you
that's
know what
not
you're
true.
doing, yeah.
But you have to know that software too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's just not true. 3 easy steps, nothing. That's not even accurate, because having a camera, a device, and a microphone is 3 easy steps. But you're not talking about the software, the positioning, depending on what you want to look like. I mean, there's a whole lot of things. So that 3 easy steps is just a lie. So let me tell you, that's just a lie. It is. Is just. I mean, if you've been in the game for a while and you know something about it, maybe it's easy. But even, you know what? That's not even true either, because so I bought a new software. I won't say what it was. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the software to do what they say the software can do.
Mm-hmm.
And I also understand why they gave a 60-day money back guarantee, because it's probably going to take me 59 days to figure it out.
Well, let me tell you, I used OneStream because I had Be Live, and I thought I did live. I thought I was live, and I went to see the recording, because I tell you, this event was so brilliant. I went to go see the recording to share it with everyone who was on live with me, and it wasn't there. So I went to customer service, and I'm like, I can't find the recording of the live I did, and I can't see where I went live. And I was like, did you hit the go live button twice? And I was like, no. And they said, then it didn't record and you didn't go live. And I'm like, what? I was upset.
Girl.
My feelings was hurt. My feelings was so hurt that I went to AppSumo, got OneStream Live, and I asked them to show me how to use it. I messed up. I told them I messed up. Again, I didn't go live. And they told me what to do. And they said, do it right now. Make sure you know how to do it. And try it again. And I did it. I followed through. It worked. I mean, I could have did the same thing with Be Live. I'm sure Be Live works just fine. I still have it. But
we need to try that next time.
Okay. I'm just letting you know that's why I roll with one stream, because I had a hard time with one program and I went to another one, and then it worked for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's the thing. It's like everything doesn't work for everybody. And because everybody has their own different temperament, right? And then also everybody has their own different understanding. That's why there's multiple programs that do the same thing, right? So that's really important and kind of relevant too to the situation. You have to be able to figure out which program is going to work for you. That's why I'm always like, if we have Eric and I and all the people in the Summiteers master. Let me see. Whoo, the let's say it,
Peer
Erica.
group.
Yes, my brain is just going crazy tired. But anyway, everybody that's in our peer group, right? So it's the Summiteers, right? And all of us have bought programs and never used them. And
Yeah.
so we all had decided we're not going to buy any more programs. We're going to use programs that we already have. And so we went through that process and we called away all the things that we weren't going to use, that we just wasted our money on. And I think now we're kind of like in the process of, okay, so now with the the latest phase of technology, we have to have um, some of the AI type of tools and different things like that, because the old technology doesn't work. It's just like Web3 and um it just broke my heart when they took away Flash. Oh my gosh. And then HTML5 now, and all the different things. So you have to really, really also stay up on the tech. That's why you need a professional to help you set your stuff up, even if you use them only for a few times, so that you make sure that you have a process that you can go through that's successful. It is way better to have Erica Bates on speed dial. I promise you, you'll be very happy that you have Erica Bates on speed dial when you're trying to do something. I mean, because one time we did a marathon, or what was it, a telethon? We did a telethon and we raised like $120,000, something like that, for this telethon. And having all the people that were there as part of the process, like somebody handling the chat, somebody handling the guests, somebody handling the tech, some video, somebody, helping people with their tech issues on the other end. All those, you got to have a team when you're doing something like that. You can't just wing it, because I know good and well if we would have tried to wing it, we wouldn't have been able to have the processes in place to be able to collect the $120,000, right? So, shout out to I Am Church, but it's a big deal to be able to you have to. I guess what I want people to get from this is that you have to see virtual events and live streaming as a business tool when you are a business person. It is not it is not just fun and games. You are doing this to create a impact for your clients or for yourself. So it's not just about um, oh, that's a fun thing to do, you know. And talk about hybrids, Erica Bates. Talk about hybrids and why that's a thing. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Hybrids is the hot thing.
So I'll say that people want to be in person. People don't want to be in person. People want to meet speakers, meet the sponsors, and some people can't travel and still want to do those things. So when you do hybrid, you're able to do both. I got to help out L. Kersey and Jason Hodge, Elle came to visit Oregon. Jason threw her a parade. I got to
Washington
be a part
State.
of that parade via the live stream. So all we needed was a camera. We needed a Zoom connection, and we could have a live audience and a virtual audience. Not only did the people in person get to ask questions, but so did the people on the live stream also get to ask questions. And I think it was very beneficial for both groups of people.
Yeah, we were in Washington State though.
I was so close.
Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, but that's the thing about virtual events. Like virtual events can be a lot of things because you can do. Okay, let's talk about like a high end Erica Bates, right? Live stream event. So you have two sets of audiences. One is live and in person, one's virtual.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a way where the virtual and the virtual and the in-person people have a way to be playing the same game, like, so it's virtual where like you're doing it on your phone, but it's related to the event, and then you have a leaderboard, and you, whether you're person in person or live, you're on the same leaderboard. And then you have the activities that's going on, so you have activities just for virtual, you have activities just for people in person, and then you have the event itself where there's like chats, multiple chats going on. So you got chats between the attendees, you got chats between the
Host and the
ho-
speakers, or host
yeah,
and the sponsors.
yeah, you got all these different things going on, and there's so much activity, and everybody's having a great time. Everybody's winning prizes or finding, new. The reason why you have sponsors is because the sponsors are adding value to your audience. Like you wouldn't want to have like a children's clothing event and then have um puppy clothes. Like that wouldn't be a good sponsor, right? But you know what I'm saying? So you want to have something where it might not be clothes, it's children's shoes, right? Or children's education, or children's soap, something that's related and connected to what your audience would like to also do. And then having the sponsors have the ability to actually interact with the um, audience by having their own virtual spaces that's part of the event, as well as potentially having a physical space at the in-person event. So you have like a whole lot of going on, and I would love to see one person try to put all that on. I would love to see that, see what that would look like.
I think you're talking about sponsor attendee activations. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so like, what are the sponsors going to get out of this? Like, how are you going to let people know that the sponsors are there? You're going to have this activation. This activation is something that the attendees can do, like play a game, like Elle said, and it's going to be sponsored by your sponsor. And you're going to have this game set up so it'll be so fun that people are going to walk away saying, hey, I got to hang out with Osh Gosh Be Gosh, did this,
Yes,
and this.
absolutely, absolutely. So you have like there's all these things going on, and then how many times have you had an event and something amazing happened off, in real life, right? Where, you had an attendee, they had a great product, they met up with one of the vendors, they shared that product with the vendor. The vendor's like, I gotta have this in my line. And oh my God, now this person is a multimillionaire because they done sold their product to Coca-Cola or something like that. So all kinds of things can happen in events. And, you just have to be prepared to create the connection And that's really, I feel, what virtual events are, is creating the connection for people who have like-minded goals and interests to be able to achieve, have an impact in some way. So um, I think that, really, um, creating like that kind of solid foundation that allows for the producer, the audience, the sponsors, the speakers to all have the support that they need to get their messages out, to have the impact between each other that creates a synergy that allows the event to be successful before, during, and after. We ain't even talk about all the stuff that you have to do after the event is over, all the analytics and all the follow-ups, and the people who attended, they get a certain follow-up versus the people who didn't attend, versus the people who were super active and they um won the things. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Hey, just because an event ends doesn't mean it's over. You can keep
Exactly.
going.
Yes, yes. Because one event just kind of folds right into the next time you're going to do that event.
Yeah.
So whether it's a live stream where it's just you, or it's a massive event, a Erica Bates event, there's a lot of stuff that's going to go on to get you to the next time,
Mhm.
because that's the whole point. The people, you want to have your audience engaged in a way that you um, intended for them to. And you have to remember that your speakers are an audience, your attendees are an audience, your sponsors are an audience, and even the people who support you to produce the event is also your audience.
Yep.
So you are playing a piano and getting everything um, in order. So, Erica Bates, is there anything that you want to share before we go? And please let people know how they can get in touch with you when they are ready to do their virtual event properly.
Well, I wanted to speak on why. I'm sorry, I pushed the wrong button. Which one was it? I'm trying to find expert insights. That one right there. The insights on what makes an event stands out. So it starts with you. Like, just because you have the idea, are you actually going to follow through? Are you actually going to do the research? Um, do you have a deep understanding on your topic, so much so that you can actually carry on a conversation about it? And your audience validation. It's just, this is just me reiterating to let you guys know that this stuff really matters. So your audience validation. Have you ran a poll? Have you asked your network? Have you DM people in your LinkedIn or Facebook, Twitter, whatever, about this topic? Community building. Have you joined any communities? Have you been talking to people in this community? Have you been posting in this community about creating a waiting list, or a LinkedIn group, or a private community to generate excitement? Um, have you set up any interactive content or engagement about your topic? Have you asked your audience, sponsors, or speakers if they would like to be involved? What do they want to get out of being involved? And innovating positioning, approach the topic in a way that hasn't been done before. I mean, have you talked to Chad about this? What did Gemini have to say? Could Claude help you with this? Could Minstrel uh, tell you the was that total adjustable markets about this topic and this audience that you're looking at? So I just wanted to get that out and reiterate a little bit that you, your audience, speakers and sponsors, and have you talk to your audience about these topics. So other than
Yes.
that,
See,
Go ahead.
See, you guys, I told y'all need Erica Bates' help because half that stuff she said, I'm like, what? If you didn't go what, then you crazy too. So all I'm saying is like there's a lot of things, that's you like I said, being an expert at something is unusual. But Erica Bates is definitely an expert at virtual events and getting you where you need to go. Because all what she just said, yeah, all that part, those parts, there's a lot there. There's a lot there. There's a lot there. So let's go ahead and if you're looking for
Wait,
Erica
Elle,
Bates, where can
I
we
got
find Erica Bates?
you can find me on LinkedIn as Erica Bates. And next Friday, I'm sorry, this Friday coming up, see if I can add this. You can join us live in the Virtual Summiteers peer group for free. We're going to talk more about the subject is building your event blueprint. So we're going to dig in deeper about setting up your platform, getting your topic, setting your goals, finding the right platform for you. It's a step-by-step plan for you to launch your event. We're going to get into the exact blueprint planning, the setting up a successful virtual event. You'll get insights on practical aspects of event execution from choosing the right platform, creating a seamless experience for your attendees. And you're mostly just going to ask a lot of questions like, what do you want when you attend an event like this? Yeah, that's about it. So a step-by-step guide, choosing the right platform and tools, creating engagement agenda, speaker management, audience interaction strategies, how to create seamless registration and onboarding. So by the end of the session, you'll have a clear, actionable blueprint for setting up an event with confidence and precision. So hopefully you'll join us live on Friday. That's this Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern on Zoom.
All right. Not on one stream. Okay then. All right. All right. All right already. So I definitely look forward to seeing what Erica Bates has up her sleeve. I'm sure that all the summiters are gonna be like, "What, Erica? What you talking about?" Apparently, some things have changed, and we need to know about it. All right. So, you guys, that's all we got for y'all today.
All
Bye.
right. Thanks, Elle.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here, Erica.